I put on this nice brown. It's just a nice normal looking. My actual hair sticking out here a little bit, but it's meant to be in front of the ear. You could pull that down if you wanted to and pin it. This is just nice and normal. You can wear it out. It's nice. It has fullness. It has a skin cap, which is what you want to look for, because it looks like your scalp is there and it's not like you have a fake, hairdo. I've had lots of compliments on this wig when I've been out and about. Right after I bought it, I just plunk them on my head and I walk around town, go get lunch, whatever. It's not usually a big deal. Everybody knows I do it. I'm out in costume a lot. It's a good test run for your wigs, and it's a good way to try new makeup designs and stuff and different characters and whatever. But just for the main fact that I like to wear a wig, I went out in this one after I got it from Gloria at the market. And it's a really nice color. It looks nice with my skin. But it looks really good with a neutral look or a really dark look. And since we've already done a really neutral, like beachy look, what I'm going to do with this one is show you how to go from a daytime look to a nighttime look. So you can start with the makeup you already have on from the last one. And the first thing we're going to do is add bronzer. And my actual big puffy brush is actually not clean right at the minute, so I'm going to use this one instead, which is from the Body Shop, and it's a foundation brush, but it does the job. So basically I have this bronzer. It's called Sun Bronze, and I use it as a contour. Some people don't like to use it as a contour because there's actual contour makeup for that, but for me, I don't get a tan, and it seems to be a good color for me, so I just go with it. So I just load it up. And with this, you want to pull out your cheekbones, probably put some around the forehead, on the sides of the nose, maybe, a bit here underneath the chin, do a little bit on your chest so it doesn't look totally out of whack. And you just basically start sucking in. And you say, whoa, that's really dark, but it'll all come together. And you go under the cheekbone. And up. Into the hairline. You don't want it to look like it's not actually your skin doing this look, like a tan. You don't want a little white line around. Then I go around edges a little bit. This can make your forehead look smaller if you have a really big forehead, because it kind of brings it in narrow. Or it can just give it kind of a sun-kissed look if you're going for bronze. Underneath, on your shadow, if you have slightly heavier face, like I have quite a round face right now, then I would do that underneath. It just darkens your shadow, so in pictures, your jawline looks more defined. And like you can see, this jaw is going to look more defined than this one, just by virtue of the shadow. And this is the kind of makeup I use when I do princess parties, because it's quite really boom for the camera, and cameras automatically make you look lighter most of the time and won't pick up your makeup. So if you want to take really nice pictures in general, really nice photographs, then you want to do your makeup heavier than usual. I did photography for quite a while, and a lot of times people would not make it dark enough. And then you have to go back in Photoshop, and it's a huge mess. You can define your collarbone, lines on your neck if you want to, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. I bring it down into the neck just so it doesn't look like a weird, line. So then I just smooth it all out a little bit. Don't worry too much because you put a little bit of a puff over it at the end. And then I have the Up All Night palette, which is from Makeup Academy. And what we're going to do with this one, sorry there was wig hair on it. I already have number 1 on and a bit of Hit, which is a nice shimmery, it's not quite gold, it's lighter than gold. And then I would say in between gold and silver, and then on the edge is a light brown, but actually it looks quite dark inside. So what I'm going to do now is darken the whole thing up. So the first thing is you're going to find yourself a little brush, and you pick your lid color. So you have all these to choose from, and I'm going to go with kind of a, I'm going to say silver lid color, because say we're going to go out and be quite dark with like a cat eye, you can start with silver. So here you put this nice silver over. So you see you have this nice base here, and what I really like about this silver in this palette is it blends really well with the black. So next step is to take just literally like a touch of black. This is really strong. And you take it to the edge of where you want your cat eye and you pull it inward. And then you pull it down and just kind of fill in. Kind of like you're kind of scrubbing it around. And you're doing the same on the other side. Woo! I got a lot of black on that one. That's why I say use it lightly. That side is clearly darker than the other. Okay, so once you have your basic eyes on, you can adjust for any color discrepancy. You know, if you want a little bit more gray, fine. You add a bit more silver over top, blend out the edges, and it's fine. On here, there's also a pink, which is called Stardom, and it's a really quite a nice color, so I just put that at the top to tone everything down. It's just kind of like a shimmer. Now, like, I do my eyes really dramatic. You don't have to do them this dramatic. Then, for your actual eyeliner, I have a brush eyeliner. It's called Master Precise by Maybelline. It's a liquid eyeliner. I've tried some from 17 that burn my eyes, so this is the brand I recommend if you have sensitive skin. Okay, so here we go. And I'm doing a cat eye. And you can see quite a difference. And you do it both directions so you can get a point at both ends. And that's all you do with that. And then I have a black eyeliner pencil that I do the underneath with because I don't trust myself with liquid. And there you go. Quite good. And then, oops, sorry, my leg is falling asleep. So you have your eyes are pretty much done. You have bronzer on. The next step is going to be to do a little bit of a different blush over everything. And what I have is a cream blush. It's called Blossom from Makeup Academy. Here you go, Blossom. It's kind of in between. It's like a darker skin tone than I have, so it's not really like blushy. It's just neutral, and that's what I like about it. So you can use a brush. I use fingers. It's easier. Just do it on top. And again, you can do it strong because you're going to put a little bit of powder over at the end so everything tones down a little bit. And I take this along that same line where the bronzer is, just to help define. Okay, then with your bronzer, we didn't do the nose, so you're going to go along the side of your nose in a straight line. You're defining it and making it look straight in photos. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Underneath a bit more. And I always do a little bit over the blush because the blush helps hold. Next thing's next. What color lip do you want? Do you want to be nude? If you want to be nude, you just put your favorite concealer or foundation over your lips. And then you put like a little gloss on. You can keep them kind of pink like this if you want. I think that looks crap with it. So I go dark. Now in the picture I have with this wig before, I had done a purple lip because I couldn't find any other colors. I have a purple right here, which is what I used in my last one. It's called Instant Lip Color and Shine from Miss Sporty. It's been opened. See, it's like a nice bright purple. When you put it on, it is the color it looks like. The other purple I have is right here. This one, I believe, is by Rimmel. and it's number 084 Amethyst Shimmer. That one's really nice too. So in the last photo I did, I used these purples, but this time I'm not really going for purple, and it ended up, those two came out the color of my wall, which was really cool in the picture, but it's not what I was really actually going for. So instead, if you want to do, you can either do like a bold red and black lip, or you can do blue lips, or whatever, you know, whatever floats your fancy if you want a dark lip. So I think what I'm going to do is, ooh, what should I do? Not black. I think I'm going to do blue this time, which is like, I have this eyeliner pencil, which is from Covergirl. I'll just use it a lipstick instead. So you start with a line around your lip shape, and this is when you can change your shape of your lips if you want to. And you have like, and it looks crazy. And you blend it all in. I have a really, like, a severe Cupid's bow, so I always have to, like, just do it and then pull it off in the middle. Remember to get inside your lip, or else when you open your lips they'll be like really pink inside, which is horrible in pictures. And for a shine, you can use a pink or a clear gloss. Just a bit on there. Nice and blue. And you could do that with a clear gloss with anything you have. So like if you have a beige concealer and you put beige concealer on and then tap on like bright green eyeshadow and then put a clear gloss over it, you have green lips. It's like really good because you don't have to buy all the different colors. You can just make them for what you have. So like I have all the unique colors, and you can make, like, you know, I have, oh, I don't even know what color that is because it's like the same color as the bottle. Unusual, I would say. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's blackish. So like that would be okay. I have like a white lip, I could do a silver lip. Anyway, you just mix them together however you want. So then your hairstyle does matter. So this wig can be done in a lot of ways. And so I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, one eye is going to be covered up. That's fair enough. So what we're going to do is make sure that the makeup on this side is the best. I mean, you want it to be even, but this is a side you're going to have to worry about because this is what's showing. So, pin it back. You get your powder puff. You do your little bit of puff to blend everything together. And then, when you're looking at it down, you can see, do my eyebrows look dark enough? Do my eyelashes look black enough? Do I need them longer? Do I need false ones? For me, I just need a couple extra layers of mascara on because they look like they're white against the black eyeliner. From the base to the top, and you wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I got a Juicy Wiggle song stuck in my head now. Base to the top, and wiggle. And these lengthen eyelashes, I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not. It looks really nice in person. And then you look at your eyebrows and you say, I want to look a little bit sultry, so you're going to go a little bit darker than usual, which is when I'm using this bronze pencil again, which is called Bronze Sheen. And you start on the inside and just lightly and super lightly color in your brows. I make mine just a little bit longer because the edges have like gone for some reason. Probably because I like have allergies and I pull on them. The nice thing about this is that because you're wearing a different color wig, it's going to look, you know, like this is your eyebrow color. There you go. So that's how I would do this look. Same person, totally different look. With this one, this is what I wore in my picture. Just get your hair where you want it. And you get your veil where you want it. Or you can put it on this side, whatever side you want. Wherever it suits. It makes a big difference what accessories you have and what you're wearing. I'm just keeping a plain top on for all of these because they're all so different. But anyway, this is what I would call my silver bluish kind of goth look with this nice, you know, colored top. And this is really similar to how I did the profile picture that I'll add with this piece.